so it just sounds like a lot to me. I do like how, like, if I just idle long enough, the game is just like, you gotta go do the thing.
Yeah, it's a nice little reminder.
And also, he just seems to do a small idle animation, like smoking a cigarette or like
Tapping his foot and looking at the camera. Oh wait, no, that's a different Sega character.
is. Oops. Also, I'm gonna turn on the lights because it's getting dark in here.
Light is important, despite my best efforts to have it not be important.
Condensed milk latte.
Delicious.
That actually sounds really good, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I love me some condensed milk. But how would it do in like, coffee?
I don't know.
Man, now I just want a tea latte.
A lot. No.
There should be a store that sells them as lattes. Or maybe named latte.
Well, latte da.
Well, that wasn't completely obvious. Huh? The ring is missing. Man, for Yakuza, you sure weren't paying attention there, Kiryu. You lost engraved platinum ring. Damn, it must have been that guy.
That guy.
That guy. Get the ring back.
Good advice.
Oh, he gave me some pocket tissues. Sure. What do those do? I can't even open my inventory to see.
They're the most important item in the game. And definitely not something you get like a bajillion of.
I'm sure. Man, an abundance of pocket tissues is sure a thing. Like, I remember, when I was younger. Where'd that guy go?
I just remember, like, getting out of a taxi and the taxi cab taxi cab driver handed me my receipt with a thing of pocket tissues with the cab company on it. And I'm like, okay, yeah, this is, yeah.
さっきそこの路地から天下一通りの裏路地へ走っていくのは見えたのですが、それっきりで。なるほどな。だがどこに隠れていようが、絶対に探し出して取り返してやるぜ。もしも見つけたら、私の仇も取ってください。わかった。
Tenkaichi Alley, huh? Yeah, I mean, it's just super easy, I guess, to just get personalized pocket tissues to hand out, so...
Yeah, I mean, it's a little printed slip in the front case of it, basically, so...
Yep. I don't know.
Super cheap.
We sure could have
Free
used
band.
it towards the later half of our journey.
Yeah. God. Sick while travel, not fun.
We still had good times.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright, Tenkaichi, actually, let me double check. Okay, yeah, it's up ahead. So I can actually dash. New. What a strange man. Some strange man in a coat just darted off into that alley. What was that all about? This, he sure is, hiding. That sure is a hiding spot. Isn't that the pickpocket?
おい、お前。盗んだ指輪を返せ。バレたか。おい、ちょっと待て。
Man, he sure knew.
逃げ足の速いやつだ。あ、財布がない。あの男スリだったのか。
He even pickpockets while he runs? He's good, but now he's really on my shit list. Hey, did you see a guy in a coat running by? That thieving bum of a pickpocket, you mean? Yeah, he got me, then booked it towards Suppon Street. Suppon Street, got it. I should have waited to make that withdrawal. Ooh, sucks. Suppon Street is this alley, okay. Oh. He's not even really connected to the sign he's hiding behind. Like, really, dude. Really, dude. He's hiding in plain sight.
おい、ようやく見つけたぞ。指輪を返せ。そう、また見つかったか。おっと、そう何度も逃がさねえぜ。まさかここまで俺を追い詰める奴がいるとは。まあよいわ。何笑ってんだ。指輪を返して欲しければ一子相伝の暗殺権を受け継いだこのわしを倒してからにしろ。
I'm sure. Shifty-eyed. Oh boy. Wow. Wow. Oh, okay. Here's another tutorial. Change styles. Besides the Dragon of Dojima style, Kiryu is proficient in 3 other styles, each with unique characteristics. Brawler, a balanced offense and defense. Rush, focus on fast hits and quick evasion. Beast, go wild with destructive strength. So I switch with the directional buttons. Okay. Training session is now complete. Dish out some street justice to the man who stole the ring. Yeah, Rush is really fast. Okay, so Brawler. How's Brawler?
Yep.
Oop. I see something on the street. No, I wanted to pick that up. Please get up, Kiryu. Salt? Salt? Let me pick up this. Why am I still holding the salt?
Peachy, be careful that there aren't any cops around. After the scene, you could be arrested for assault.
Damn, I need to go to the pawn shop and buy it back now. God, I got so distracted by the salt on the ground. It's like, why was there a bottle of salt? Okay. So, how the frick did he, between us finding him and him running off and all this stuff, did he find the time to sell this at a pawn shop and then buy lottery tickets? Like, really?
He's fast. This is established within the fiction of the game. I mean, the main character even noted exactly that fact. I'm just saying.
God. Alright, I believe the pawn shop is over here. Whoop, excuse me. Oh, yep. I like how almost all of the shelves are just nothing but purses. That is a heck of a lot of purses. Welcome. Can I help you? I've got no money. I used it all to buy this ring. A platinum ring from a famous French brand. It's very popular on women, so Yumi would probably like it. Nah, その指輪、俺のなんだ。はい？盗まれたんだよ。もともとは俺のなんだ。だから返してくれ。ああ、いるんですよね、たまに。そうやって騙し取ろうとする詐欺師が。違う。信じてくれ。本当に俺のなんだ。ヤクザの言うことなんか信じられるか。あんまりしつこいと警察呼ぶぞ。くそ。Fine. I need to come up with that money somehow. Maybe I can ask someone in the family if they'll spot me. Damn. Now I don't even have enough cash to buy it back. Do I know anyone who would loan me that much? Good question. You are part of the Yakuza, Kiryu. That guy's not having a good time.
あれ、桐生の兄貴じゃないっすか。
シンジ。
こんなとこで奇遇っすね。兄貴もソープっすか。
シンジ、ちょうどいいところで出会った。何も聞かずに金を貸してくれ。
え？あ、はい、別に構いませんけど。兄貴が金に困ってるなんてよっぽどっすね。そんなに高級な店行こうとしてるんですか。
すまんが時間がない。急いでくれ。
あ、はい。
You borrowed 120,000 yen.
恩に切る。
今度感想聞かせてくださいね。
Womp womp sex jokes. Hey, wait a minute. Now it's 150,000.
I feel like
おい、
doing that
さっきと値
to
段
a
が違うじゃね
Yakuza
えか。
Is ballsy.
is ballsy as hell. Yeah. Like, just, bro.
頼む。これが最後の品だったんだ。だからよそで買い直すこともできねえ。
うちなら買えるよ。お金さえあればね。
そうだ。指輪が俺のもんだって確かめる方法がある。本物なら弓って彫ってあるはずだ。
何を言ってもダメったらダメ。とにかく欲しかったらお金用意してきてよ。
くそ。
This is ridiculous, but I need more money. Maybe Shinji is still in the area. But yeah, fucking... wow. I really need more money. I'm sorry, Shinji. Well, let's see if he's seen the same place as before. Oops, I keep going the wrong way. He in fact is.
あれ、兄貴、早くないっすか。ショートだったんすか。
シンジすまん。また金を貸してくれ。もう一回行かなきゃならなくなっちまった。
兄貴、そんなにハマっちゃったんすか。
頼む。詳しいことを話してる暇がない。他のやつに取られちまうかもしれねえんだ。
ああ、そうっすよね。わかりました。
You borrowed 30,000 yen.
すまん。
よーし、俺も負けてらんねえ。今日はオールではしごするか。
God. No, the ring is gone. Oh, oops.
ない。さっきまであったのに。まさかも誰かが買っていっちまったっていうのか。
あんたやっぱり来たんだね。
おい、ここにあった指輪どうしたんだ。
そんなに慌てなくても大丈夫だよ。ちゃんと取り置いてあるからさ。
本当か。
いや、あんたがとっても真剣な表情してたからさ、気になっちゃって。 それでちゃんと指輪を調べたら、あんたが言った通り名前が刻印されてるじゃないか。だから盗まれたものだっていうあんたの話信じますよ。
そうか。とにかくそれを売ってくれ。
ああ、お代は結構です。盗品と分かったのに売買したらこっちも罪になっちまいますから。それにこういう仕事してるといろんな人を見るけど、やっぱり物を大事にしてくれる人の手に渡ってほしいんですよ。
ありがとう。大事にしてくれるさ、きっとな。
Got it back.
ユミちゃん、お誕生日おめでとう。
おめでとう、ユミ。
おめでとう。
みんなありがとう。
ほら、ユミ。プレゼントだ。
なになに、開けてもいい？
もちろん。
Man, now I want cake.
すごい。いいのこれ？本当にもらっちゃって。
当たり前だろ。
ユミ。実は俺からもプレゼントがあるんだが。
本当に？ありがとう。
これなんだ。
この指輪、カズマが私に。
おいおい、なんだよそのダッセー指輪。安っちいデザインだな。
ほら、そういうこと言わないの。私の名前が彫ってある。
余計だったか。
そんなことない。
That is a really cool ring design, though.
It is.
Oh.
I think it's neat.
ありがとう。大事にするね。そうなんだ。そういえばもうすぐユミちゃんの誕生日じゃない？
そうなの？じゃあ何かプレゼントさせてよ。例えば指輪とかどう？
指輪か。嬉しいけどそれはちょっと重いかな。
どういうこと？
ほら、やっぱりそういうのって好きな人からもらいたいっていうか。
何？誰かそういう人がいるわけ？
やだ、違うの。そういうわけじゃないんだけど。ごめんね。気持ちだけもらっておく。
あら、こりゃユミちゃんに振られちゃったかな。
ごめんね。
おい、俺らだってお客さんだぞ。
ねえねえ、私の誕生日はどうしてくれるの？
さあな。
じゃあ、キレイちゃんからはネックレス、錦山くんからは指輪とか。
なんだよそれ。別にいいけどさ。
We're back here. Previous day. Several hours later, 4 p.m.
おはよう、キレイちゃん。疲れてたの？ずいぶん寝たわね。
錦はどうした？
錦山くんならもうとっくに出かけたわよ。桐生には負けてられないからなんて言って張り切ってた？
そうか。今何時だ？
もう4時ね。 そろそろ風間さんのところに行かないとダメなんじゃないの？
ああ、そうだな。そろそろ行くよ。お前はどうすんだ？
少し開店の準備したらお店閉めて外でお茶でも飲んでくるわ。
そういえばユミは？
一回家に帰ったわ。もう少ししたら買い出し済ませて私と交代でお店に来るけど。
そうか。じゃあまた今夜軽く顔を出すよ。
わかった、待ってるわね。
Alright, well now we know the origins of the ring and the whole rigmarole he had to go through to get it. Oh, and now I can look at my inventory. I can't use these pocket tissues here, apparently. Yep, these are all... Would you know if there's like a inventory limit at all?
I can't. I think there is. I'm pretty sure there is. There was in 0 at least. I'm pretty sure. Which is why you have the box.
Right.
Also, my 3D printer isn't too loud in the background, is it? Is it even audible?
Oh no, I didn't notice it until you said something, actually.
Well, I just started a couple minutes ago.
Oh, hi Black Daisy. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. I'm
Welcome.
playing Yakuza Kiwami. Alright, we might as well save. Ah, right. We have this briefcase full of money that we need to give to, I guess the leader of our particular family? Actually, let me take a look at that, Let me take a look at the notebook again. Alright, Sohei Dojima is a leading patriarch of the Tojo clan. Right. Kashiwagi. Kazama's right hand. I guess we haven't met Kazama yet. Right? Although he's mentioned in these. Oh.
Yeah, I don't think so.
They have a thing from Majima. Goro Majima, an aggressive and unpredictable yakuza often called the mad dog of Shimano. He is true only to himself, but maintains a high opinion of and a borderline obsession with Kiryu. Majima chases him everywhere in hopes of finding new ways to force Kiryu to fight against him. No problem, Back Daisy. I mean, we were just kind of like messing around with older Yu-Gi-Oh games, and we didn't get very far in any of them, to be honest, because the card system in the older games kind of suck. they're at least pretty, like, the difficulty curve is very steep.
It's a brick wall.
Yeah, it is pretty bad. I may eventually get back to that one, but who knows?
With hacks.
With hacks, probably. Alright, and then Serena. Yumi Sawamura. Yumi grew up with Kiryu in Nishikiyama at Sunflower Orphanage. When the two left to become Yakuza, she followed them to Kamurocho and became a hostess at a small bar called Serena. She's not steeped in the nightlife of the city and is known for her simple and honest personality, which begins to attract customers. And, Reina. The proprietress, that's a word, proprietress of the luxury club Serena, located in Kamurocho. She has known Kiryu and Nishikiyama for 10 years, and when their childhood friend Yumi came to Kamurocho, she warmly accepted her at Serena. I think we looked at everyone else, yeah. Oh, no problem. But yeah, it was just some random stuff, but thanks for watching the VOD. And Persona 5 is important. I will eventually get around to it, gosh darn it. Oh my god, what is this play log? Ooh, heat actions. Oh, they actually list out the different heat actions you can find / use, I assume. Essence of Wall Crush. Unleash a pair of power punches on your opponent, then slam their head against a wall. Yep, that sounds about right. Brawler Style Rush, Beast. Dragon of Dojima. Essence of Bow Coiling. Use a long pole to gain leverage and perform a throw so powerful you'll almost feel sorry for your foe. Wrap up an enemy you've grabbed and throw them behind you. This attack blends both strength and technique. Interesting. And there's eventual weapons, I'm sure. Coliseum sounds like a thing. Majima everywhere. Suddenly Majima. Don't forget Majima. Hidden Majima. Everyday Majima.
Every day's great at your Majima.
Playtime
Everyday
Majima.
Young Life Majima.
Oh my god. Rank up event. Oh my god. And some minigames. Pocket Circuit. Miss King. That's great. That's totally a parody of, Mushi King, I think, is the name of the series. Basically, it's like bug battle system, but that you get like these little chips. And my brother used to be into that.
Oh, right. We saw one of those in Denden Town.
Yep, we did.
On the ground floor of the building that we were going to and didn't know it yet.
That whole thing was sure
The
a
saga.
thing. The saga of finding a card game shop.
Oh my god. That shop was really nice.
No, it was cool. Oh, UFO Catcher. Oh, Cabaret Club for both Yui and Rina. You probably don't know them yet. photo booth, darts, billiards, bowling, batting center, karaoke. There's a lot of minigames. What is CeeLo? Chohan? Koi koi? Oicho kabu? Roulette. Okay, poker, blackjack, baccarat, shogi, mahjong. Oh my god. I don't know anything about shogi or mahjong.
Well, good news. People in America generally know even less about either of those things than you do.
It's true.
I'm just remembering when the Giant Bomb guys got to, I want to say it was the shogi minigame.
Mm-hmm.
They were like, let's try this out. Oh god, we've made a mistake.
I am sure. Because it is sure a thing. Like, do they have at least some kind of tutorial in the minigames? At all?
I think there's like, this is how the different pieces move. Good luck.
Yikes.
In Zero.
I guess I can
gosh.
exit out almost either way.
じゃあしっかり風間さんにそのケース渡しなさいよ。今夜待ってるね。
But yeah, Black Daisy. Okay, should we talk about this this thing that happened? So, a month or two ago, I guess it's been like a month and a half, maybe.
You were there in February. Yeah, mid February.
Mm-hmm. I went to Japan and I met up with Matt, who was there for a lot longer than I was. But we had fun running around for about 10 days. And one day we went to Denden Town, which is located in, where was it again?
It's in Osaka.
It's
Osaka. Yeah.
And basically it's a big area with lots of electronic shops and other assorted nerdy goods shops.
That's a fair summation, I feel like.
Mm-hmm. And one of the main reasons why we wanted to go there was because I had learned of a particular card game shop that had Yu-Gi-Oh, like the Yu-Gi-Oh 5D's protagonist, which you haven't watched yet. Yes? I don't think you have. His motorcycle, like a replica of his motorcycle, was in this card game shop. And so I clearly, if I could, I wanted to see this thing and take pictures. And all I knew was the name of this store and that apparently there were two different locations. Yeah, so it's Yusei's D-Wheel is basically, they have a model of Yusei's D-Wheel.
A life-size.
Life-size.
Not a small one.
Yeah.
Like a full-scale motorcycle.
Full-scale, awesome-looking D-Wheel. And so, of course, I had to go, plus card games. And so... So, yeah, we knew the name of the store is Black Star, but we didn't know... we didn't know which one it was, and only one of them was showing up in Google Maps, if I remember. And so we went...
Yeah.
So the saga began of trying to find this model. And so we first went to the Black Star that we had seen on Google Maps. And this was the wrong store. Apparently they had two separate stores in the same area. I still ended up buying cards from there anyway. But the shop, one of the one of the people there was nice enough to tell me where the other one was located, and basically he drew on the back of receipt paper like a very crude map of the area, and like, go down this way and to the left, and then there's the Bandai. It was the Namco building, and it's like there on like the 6th floor. Which seemed simple enough directions, right? So then I think we like stopped for lunch or something, or we like poked around other places, and then we decided to head to the Namco building that he had said.
Yeah, I think we went to Super Potato in between.
We in fact did go to Super Potato.
so many things.
Many things, which I should also stream me playing all of the Super Famicom games that I got there. But yeah, so we... I think first we went to this Namco building, right? And it was the wrong Namco building. It was just like a bunch of... It was basically like a game center. Was it? Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah. We did go to a Namco, like, arcade, and I think it was like across and down the block from the building that the person was actually directing us to.
Yeah, and but it had a huge ass Namco's
really
sign, right?
Yeah.
It had the huge sign, so clearly we're like, oh, it must be that building, right? And so we went down that way, and it was just an arcade, so we're like, huh, that's weird. And so we're like, oh, okay, well, there's this other Namco building, maybe he meant that one. And so we go to that one, which we only found out later was actually the correct one. And we go there, and we're like, okay, well, 6th floor. And so we go up the escalators, and we get stopped at the 4th floor, which is the karaoke place, and there was, like, no other way up, seemingly. It's, like, the escalators...
I think that the karaoke place was, like, the 4th and the 5th floor or something like that. I believe so,
but, like, we couldn't go any higher, basically.
Yeah, like, the escalator up was, like, for paying karaoke customers only or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I distinctly remember that it was like roped off and dark and creepy, but maybe that was
yeah. Yeah, no, it was go no further.
It was like literally game. It felt like a game mechanic. This is not the right way, kind of. I do have pictures. I should put them up somewhere. We both have pictures, honestly. I just don't want to show my dumb face, honestly, but...
I have a few pictures.
You do. You may have a few pictures. But yeah. So we're like, that's freaking weird. And so we go back downstairs, and we start circling the whole block, looking for any sort of building that might kind of fit the description of what this guy might have been trying to tell us to go to, or anywhere that might have like a 6th floor we could go to, or like a sign for, or anything. Was it Dragon Star? Yeah, Dragon Star was the name. Sorry, I misremembered.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, Dragon Star was the name of the store. And we just couldn't like find anything, and I'm wimpy. I'm like super wimpy. So like my feet were starting to hurt. And so we like took a break at a cafe, and I was starting to become despondent because I'm like, what if we end up not finding this place, and we spent so much time running around to find this place? So finally we're like, okay, fine, maybe we'll just go back. Maybe we missed something at that Namco place. And just like, we go there, and I finally work up the nerve to ask, like, a store attendant, is there, like, a way to the 6th building? Is there this Dragon Star place? And she's like, oh, yes, you have to go to the back over here, through this door in the back, where there is, like, a tiny, like, door out into the street. And there's an elevator that will take you to the 6th floor. And it was only when we get to this elevator area do we see the sign for Dragonstar on the 6th floor. And it just like felt such like an obtuse like quest, like destination. We're just like laughing. It was ridiculous, but we finally made it. We finally got onto the elevator to the 6th floor, and this card store was really neat because there's actually a place where they were like playing cards, and they had a lot of good, mostly Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I feel, mostly.
They had a pretty good selection of Magic individual cards as well, and then, you know,
yeah, but
a
also
smattering of other stuff.
Also, a very decently sized collection of Duel Monster cards, which is really rare over here, at least from my experience. So, of course, I was losing my shit. So, and, like, Matt can attest to how many cards I ended up.
You were standing like your feet were killing you, and you stood for, I'd say, at least half an hour at those individual card, like the 10 yen card bins.
I had to.
Oh my gosh.
I wish I could go back and just like continue to sift through all of their like 10 yen cards, because I would buy so many. But yeah, no, it was good, and we made it to the destination, and the model was really rad. It must have seemed really weird for, like, two very white-looking people walking into this place. I'm sure they get, like...
Well, I got a freaking booster pack of Russian Magic cards from like a 2014 set, I think it was, and I just, oh, that was ridiculous. That shop was awesome.
Yeah,
I want to learn enough Japanese to be able to play Magic with Japanese people using Japanese cards, because that seems like a nightmare and fantastic. And then just go to Japan and play Magic in a Magic tournament, because that would be so freaking ridiculous.
That would be pretty ridiculous.
Also, Black Daisy has a point. I agree.
Oh, no. But yeah, so that's the whole story of us trying to find this place, and it was very, very ridiculous. But just like, it feels like Japan is just a lot of that. Just a lot of like, if you're looking for some kind of tiny store, it can be sometimes very difficult to find like a particular store.
A lot of side quests.
A lot of side quests. A lot of getting distracted by other stores too.
I told you about the frickin' quest in the mountain town, right? That Carrie and I went on. The onsen quest.
Oh yes, you did, but please elaborate.
Oh, so this was earlier in the trip. And I was traveling with my roommate, actually, Carrie, and she and I had found out about this snow monkey park that you can go and see snow monkeys bathing in onsens and stuff, and like it's attached to, or it's like just next to. There's a small town by it, and that town has a bunch of onsens. It's known for its natural hot springs, and so just like there are just public baths that you can go into, and there's, I think it was 11 or 10, I think it was 10 public baths, and you get if you stay at one of the ryokan there, you get a key to open up all the public baths, and they have it is a quest. It's an MMO collection quest, basically, It's like the quest that you get right at the start of a new zone, where it takes you all around the zone and introduces you to the zone by just like forcing you to visit all the shops or whatever. So what it is you first you go to the quest giver, which is the person at your Ryokon, the front desk of your Ryokon, and they will sell you for like $10, like a little hand towel thing, or like a small towel, and it has this design on it that has the name of all of the different onsen that you can go to, and then it has like a little space by each name, and then what you do is you go to the different onsen and they have a stamp, and you can stamp the towel and then like continue on. Like the idea is that you go, you take take a quick bath in the onsen, get out, put your yukata back on, and you're supposed to just wander through this town in your yukata, which is kind of weird, and it's really cold, so it's weird, but it was fun. And so Carrie and I did it, and it was like we both had our watches because gender separated baths, of course. So like we were like, okay, 5 minutes, go, or like I think we gave ourselves like 15 minutes in each one or something like that, and like set our watches to sync getting out in time and then meeting out front so that we weren't standing in the cold waiting for each other.
Oh my god.
And so we did. We ran around to these 10 different baths, and we took a dip in each one and stamped our towel, and then you go to, once you have all 10 stamps, you go up. God, it was like probably 6 stories worth of stairs.
Oof.
Up to the temple at the top of the town. They have like a shrine temple thing, and that's where the last stamp is. And so you stamp that one in the middle of the whole thing, and then you bring it back to your quest giver, and they like fold it up. They give you the stamp of your Ryokon, the hotel you're staying in basically has its own stamp as well, and that goes in the corner. And I think they also stamp it with the date or something like that, and then they fold it up nicely and put it back in the packaging that it came in, and that's your quest reward, is this adorned towel. It's just the dumbest thing, but the entire time Carrie and I were just like, this is just a quest. This is just a side quest in an MMO. God damn it.
Yep. It's good though.
It was so funny.
It's good. It's good stuff.
Yeah, no, definitely wasn't complaining. It was a lot of fun. We had a blast with that thing.
Mm-hmm.
I need to go for 2 minutes.
Okie dokie. Also, yes, about why I'm playing this game. I was honestly curious. I know the Yakuza games have been getting more attention as of recently, and it looks like a pretty crazy game, but kind of fun. I started watching a playthrough of it like a little while ago, and I'm that kind of person who loves to poke at everything, and the person who was playing was not poking at everything, so I got very annoyed. And so I was just like, I'm just gonna get this game myself and play it, and so I decided, why not? But it seems it's a fun game, but it's also like, story driven as well. So there's actually a decent amount of introduction we just went through. And I might wait for a little bit longer. Because, if I remember correctly, some shit's about to happen. But yeah, like, we were just talking about how, the detail in this game is really good, and, the facial animation is also really good, too.
じゃあしっかり風間さんにそのケースは今夜。
I suppose I could just walk out for now. Right, we have to go to the family office. So we're playing as Kazuma Kiryu. We are we're part of the Yakuza. I think most of these people say the same thing. Okay, no, 5Ds is really good. I would very highly recommend watching 5Ds. Jenna and I still have to finish it ourselves. We've been so distracted, but
桐生さん、桐生さん。
なんだ、田村か。どうしたんだお前。
いやー、ちょっと桐生さんに紹介したいやつがいましてね。
oh, see you. Thank you for jumping in.
実はこいつ、俺がいつも情報を流してる雑誌の駆け出し記者なんですわ。
雑誌？
ええ、スパって言うんですけど、読んだことあります？俺が拾った情報を高く買ってくれるんですよ。で、今この町で一番生きがいいのはって聞かれたもんですから、旦那のこと。
あんまり変なこと言いふらすなよ。
はい、わかりました。
今後ともよろしくお願いします。
ああ、じゃあまたな。
Oh my god, there's some... Love's not times full. Love looks not with the eyes but with the mind. How beauteous mankind is! O brave new world, nothing will come of nothing. Speak again. Life's but a walking shadow. A poor player, heaven and earth, must I remember. Wow, that sure is a subtitle up there. Holy shit! You're Kiryu, son of the Dojima family. Anything I can do for you, man? Not really, you're an eyesore. Not really? No, not really. Yeah, why would a guy in your position need something from me? I'll stop wasting your time then. Excuse me. Okie dokie, random guy. What's... Oh, that's the bowling center.
Yo.
Oh, welcome back. I'm once again wandering wherever. Freaking Club Sega.
Club Segas are fun. Cosplay cabaret.
That sure sounds like a thing.
Yeah.